Good evening and welcome to Henry County Public Schools Family Connect. I'm Monica Hatchett, your host for the evening, and we are almost ready to begin the school year. I know parents and teachers around the division are getting ready to go back to school. We welcome our teachers back tomorrow with convocation at Magna Vista High School, and we're so excited to see our staff members return to school. But before we begin our program for tonight, we want to make sure that you're aware of some important reminders. Back to school night. Come out, meet your teachers, talk with them about the things that you'll need for the school year. That's this Thursday from 12 to 7 at each of the Henry County Public Schools in our area. Also, families, you'll remember, we began last year with electronic information updates. No more stacks of paper to fill out about your student at the beginning of the year, but it is important to begin the school year on August 9th with that information updated. If you need help online updating your student's information, you can join us at Laurel Park tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7:30 or Bassett High School on Wednesday from 5:30 to 7:30 for in-person assistance to get that information updated so your student is ready to start school. Additionally, the first day of school is August 9th. Make sure that your student is aware of his or her bus stop and the time to be at that bus stop. Your school can help you with that information on Thursday when you visit. And if you remember, a week or so ago, we were able to announce that this year, all students, no matter what grade they're in, will receive free breakfast and free lunch through the community eligibility provision. So that means they don't need lunch money unless they're buying something extra. Additionally, just like we started last year in Henry County, flyers and progress reports and report cards will come home electronically. So when you do that student information update online that we were talking about before, make sure you include a valid and up-to-date email address for each parent so that you stay up to date on your students' grades and you get all of the important information that's going to come home from school this year. Again, we are very excited to welcome our students back on August 9th, to meet you all on August 3rd, and to greet our teachers tomorrow. So tonight, I have a very special guest with me who's here to talk about the importance of the great things that will happen in Henry County Public Schools in 2017-2018. Tonight, our guest is Dr. Jared Cotton, our division superintendent. Thank you for taking the time to be with us this evening.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Dr. Cotton is starting another year with us. We are very excited to have him again as our superintendent and for the long term. We're glad to know that you're here for the long haul and to help live out the vision of the senior leadership team, of the administrators, of the teachers of Henry County Public School. So our big question tonight is, as we welcome students and their families back to school, tell the community a little bit about your goals for the year or your school year resolutions for 2017-2018.
Sure, there's so many, but we really look at our strategic plan and vision to 2018, where we want all of our students to be career, college, and citizenship ready. So we're making sure that we're providing an educational experience for all of our students so that they feel like they're interested in what they're learning, that they're engaged in the learning, and that they're learning about relevant skills that they're going to be able to use in their life, whether they go off to college or off to a career, or skills that they're going to use in everyday life.
And we heard last week from students in our New Tech Academies and our high schools. Can you tell us a little bit about how those programs are beginning to influence the middle and elementary grades as well?
Sure. It's all about project-based learning and relevant learning. We want our students to be involved in projects that are meaningful, not just multiple choice tests. You know, a lot of the state tests are multiple choice in nature, but in real life, life's not about multiple choice. You know, when you are going from day-to-day situations and issues, you have to solve problems, you have to apply what you've learned, and we want our students to be able to do that daily in the classroom so that they're more prepared for life that they'll encounter beyond the classroom. And we also find that our students are much more interested in those kinds of learning experiences. So we really want our students to be excited about school and to want to go to school. You know, I know that's a funny thing to say as a superintendent, because many of us have been in school and we wanted to get out as quickly as we could, but if we're doing our job and doing it well, then students will look forward to coming to school. And I'm really encouraged because a lot of our parents and students that I've seen over the summer, are actually excited to come back to school, and I've actually had parents tell me that they think it's really strange that their children are excited about the first day of school. But I like to hear that, because that means that we're doing our job in making learning relevant and exciting for our students.
We hear from a lot of our students that not only do they miss their friends over the summer, they miss the structure of school, but one of the things that we're hearing more and more is that they do enjoy those projects. One thing that a lot of parents are probably more interested in hearing or learning more about are what's called cornerstone tasks, and these are projects that our students will complete. Can you tell the public a little bit about cornerstone tasks and what that means for students?
Sure. The cornerstone tasks are projects or performance-based assessments that we call them, and those are assessments where the students are actually creating something. It may be that they're creating a television commercial, or maybe they're building something, or maybe they are putting pieces together to solve a problem. It's all about creating something, not filling in a multiple choice or a bubble sheet. Because what we know is that that's just one way to assess students. It's not the only way. So really, a performance assessment or cornerstone assessment will be something that every fourth grade student may participate in, or every fifth grade student, or every geometry student may participate in. And what we try to do is we try to make it relevant to the content area. Like maybe in geometry, maybe they're designing a putt-putt golf course that's relevant to learning about angles. So that they can really start to see where math applies in the world outside of the classroom. And that's really our goal, is to create those engaging, exciting learning experiences.
When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about those engaging experiences, the partnerships that our students might have with members of the community as they learn this school year, and the partnerships that the school division wants to make sure they develop and solidify with students and their families.
Auto Rehab in Stanleytown. Dependable and trustworthy. Auto Rehab, your area's certified auto repair shop. Using state-of-the-art equipment for all your transmission and engine needs. From the simple oil change, tune-ups, to diesel repair for all makes and models. Auto Rehab is your local, dependable repair shop. Located behind Stanleytown Elementary School. Just follow the signs to Auto Rehab. Jerry's Pizza now offers a private meeting room. That's right, for parties and family get-togethers. Hot, delicious pizza made fresh with fresh ingredients. Daily specials, and now offering a Saturday night dinner buffet. Jerry's Pizza, the best lunch buffet in town. Call your order in ahead of time at 638-3990. The drive-thru is open for your convenience. Never get out of your car. Call 638-9009. You're watching BTW 21, your neighborhood network, the pride of Martinsville. Family Pharmacy in Stewart is now open, proudly serving the residents of Patrick County.
We'd like to invite you to come visit us and get all your prescription needs and healthcare needs filled here. We save you money on your prescriptions. We offer free delivery. We offer a family atmosphere. We treat you like family.
Family Pharmacy in Stewart is located at 301 South Main Street, 276-694-4586.
Come see us today.
Piedmont Youth Soccer League Fall 2017 registration is now underway. PYSL Rec Soccer is open to any children ages 3 to 18. The registration deadline is August 15th, then games begin on September 9th with the season ending October 28th. You can register online at pyslsoccer.net or call the Smith River Sports Complex at 276-638-5200. Also, be sure to find the Piedmont Youth Soccer League on Facebook for updates about on-site registration dates and times. Sign up today and join the largest youth sports league in Martinsville, Henry County.
Welcome back to Family Connect. Tonight we're talking with Henry County Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Jared Cotton about the goals for the 2017-2018 school year that he and his leadership team and administrators have. And Dr. Cotton, one of the things we talked about is the importance of partnering with the community, but I know for Henry County Public Schools, one of the most important partnerships is that of the school and parents and family. So talk to us a little bit about how we need to partner with one another. How do families need to partner with our schools, and what do the schools want to do to partner with families?
Sure, we can't do it alone. We need help, and our parents are really our first and most important teachers for all of our students. So really what we try to do is work closely with our parents to partner with them in this challenge that we have before us, and we really need parents to help us by partnering as role models for children, through mentoring, through other opportunities that we create for our families and for our students. But also we really need our parents' support in helping our children with reading, because early literacy is so important. And reading to a child and providing lots of materials for children to read at an early age is so important, and it really pays off when our students are exposed to lots of different print and you know, parents, when they read to a child at night, sometimes they read the same story over and over again, and that even helps because our students learn to memorize, and they learn fluency and those kinds of things, and we really need that help because we can't do it alone. So we've really spent a lot of time over the last few years trying to find ways to connect with parents. We do our Back to School Summit where our parents come out. We also do a summer learning in the park event that we do each year. We've also encouraged mentoring. We've also provided a great opportunity this upcoming year where we're going to pay for the first 100 volunteers who are going to work within our schools and provide support within our schools. So we're doing a lot of things to encourage that support and that partnership. We can always do more, but we need willing partners who are ready to collaborate with us on this venture.
One thing a lot of parents are probably curious about, and we've talked with a lot of parents about, is student engagement on social media. Now, we do encourage our students to use social media in productive ways. We have some great engagement on social media in some of our classes in our high schools where they tweet back and forth with France, for example, to really enhance those language skills that they're learning. But we also know that there are some cautions that we need to extend for social media. What are some ways that parents can partner with the schools and we can partner with parents to make sure our students are using social media responsibly?
Sure. The biggest thing that will help us is if parents are just paying close attention to how their child is using the computer and social media. Ask questions, make sure that they have access to social media accounts that their child may be using, making sure that they have passwords and those kinds of things. And I know the children don't like it, but friend or connect with your parent on social media too so that you can monitor those things. We've had students make poor decisions over the last couple of years. We've provided lots of support and training through all of our schools with common sense social media. I know that we use an acronym called THINK that really helps our students think before they post, think before they reply, and put things on social media. We've also sent the message that it's a digital tattoo. You know, we used to call it a digital footprint, but it's really not. It's a tattoo. Tattoo is something that cannot be removed, or not very easily be removed. Whenever you put things on the internet or on social media, they stay there for a long time, in some cases forever. And what we've learned too is that it really impacts students in, many different ways in the future if they want to apply for jobs or colleges and things like that. So we really need to partner together to teach our children to be responsible on social media so that they don't have to face these consequences later.
And our students learn about this through their library media classes, through engagement in some of their other classes as well.
Sure.
But one of the things that we've also started to venture into is positive behavior interventions and supports. We use Laurel Park Middle School as an example. They piloted this program to a certain extent last year, And there are probably a lot of middle school parents who are curious about what that means for their students and maybe even what a ticket is. Can
Sure.
you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh boy, the tickets. Yes, at the middle school level, we have implemented a school-wide discipline program where our students do receive tickets for different types of behaviors. And the real reason for that was to handle some of these minor behaviors through a different approach. Rather than students getting in-school suspension or out-of-school suspension for minor behaviors, the idea was that we go ahead and address those with warnings and with follow-up. But the big piece to that is parent contact. We really expect our teachers to follow up with parents and partner with our parents on helping to solve those problems. So we've called more parents, certainly at the middle school level. The students probably would prefer that we don't, but we need to send that message that we're working together to help solve the problem, because discipline is really about teaching, and we want our staff members and our administrators to really help our students grow into positive citizens. And the way that you do that is through modeling and support and providing consequences that are meaningful, but also understanding that students are going to make mistakes, certainly at the middle school level, elementary level, even at the high school level. So we are really looking at different ways to deal with behavior in a positive way rather than always in the negative. And the other thing that's happening at the middle school level is when students are doing a great job, they get a big reward at the end of 9 weeks or a different several weeks during the school year. And they do several big rewards throughout the year that the students pick. They get to pick the big reward. That may be a dodgeball tournament with their teachers, or a basketball tournament, or a movie and popcorn. So we're trying to accentuate the positive rather than focusing so much on the negative.
And we know that it's working. In looking at some preliminary data,
Sure.
we see that there are increased motivators for students, like the big rewards, also the shout outs that they give one another, the pride that they're exhibiting in their
Yeah.
school. And so all of those things are leading to more positive behaviors, more positive engagement in the classroom. So we know that that's a plus and a step in the right direction. We look forward to seeing that this school year as well. And now to change gears very dramatically, but a question that's on the minds of a lot of members of our community. They've been driving through Figsboro. They've seen Meadowview grow up from the ground. They've seen the progress of the building. And we did announce recently that Meadowview will open in August of 2018. Can you tell us a little bit about Meadowview Elementary School, what it's going to be like, what our students and parents can expect, who will get to go there, when will the public get to see the building? We're all excited.
Wow, lots of good questions. We are excited about Meadowview Elementary. It's the first new school building that we built in Henry County, and I want to say close to 30 years. It's a 2-story building, state-of-the-art, supports all the latest technology that our students will have access to. We're going to combine John Redd Elementary and Collinsville Primary Schools. Roughly we'll house close to 650 students. We're also moving some special education and preschool classes over there as well. And Stanleytown Elementary has a couple classes that will be joining the new school when it's ready. We were hoping for a mid-year move, but with all the rain that we had in April and May, that's questionable whether or not the school will be ready in time, and we certainly don't want our teachers and staff to be spending their holiday break over the winter break moving and packing and so forth to move into the new school. So we felt it was the best idea, and the school board agreed that we should wait until fall of 2018, which means that will give us more time to be prepared for the start of the brand new school.
And I understand that the theme this year at Collinsville Primary and John Redd Smith is under construction, which you very astutely stated before the show that we're all under construction all throughout time.
You're right.
But those schools in particular have adopted that theme for the year so that they can really focus on their excitement as they lead up to their big move to a new school building, joining new friends or old friends again once they get back together into one building. And so they will spend time talking about the building process, incorporating that into some of their lessons, using photos of the building as it's in progress, which our public can access on the website as well. and watching videos. We have several really good drone videos that have been provided to us for students to see so that they can be part of that process as well. They'll take tours in the spring, and then we'll have a grand opening event for families in the summer so that everyone can enjoy the new facility and see this great school come to life in our community.
You did a good job of filling in the blanks. As you know all the answers to.
There are some really great structural and architectural pieces to this building. If you have not had a chance to drive by, do visit the Henry County Public Schools website and look under the Meadowview Elementary School tab. You'll notice that the library is going to be very different in shape. It has a round side. There will be a lot of glass on that side of the building, so that there's a lot of light to be let in so they can see the beauty of the scenery. I understand that the flooring will be a little different than in a lot of traditional school buildings. Obviously, innovative furniture, innovative technology. There are some very interesting architectural features inside and outside of the building that should be very exciting for the public to see when they get to visit for that first time, or even the 10th or 20th time when they go to visit. We also are excited about the facilities around the school. There will be a soccer field, baseball field, playgrounds for families to enjoy when they're there for events. So it really is probably one of the biggest things to happen to the community in a long time, or at least for the school community. When we come back, we're going to wrap up with Dr. Cotton, get maybe some final words from him for all of our families as we get ready to start the school year, and give you a few reminders so that you are ready for August 9th and back to school night on August 3rd.
Papa's Pizzeria Italian Restaurant in Bassett is now serving fresh brick oven pizzas every Saturday night. Stop by and enjoy our large outside patio with live music and karaoke with a great family atmosphere. Don't forget about our Friday and Sunday lunch buffets every week at Papa's. Papa's Pizza is located 4288 Ferrystone Park Highway in Bassett. Stop by or give us a call at 276-629-6992.
Hi, I'm John. I'm the pharmacist here at Rocky Mount Family Pharmacy. We'd like to invite you to come visit us and get all your prescription needs and healthcare needs filled here. We save you money on your prescriptions. We offer free delivery. We offer a family atmosphere, and we treat you like family. We're located in the Schul Shopping Center on Route 40 West, like you're going to Ferrum here in Rocky Mount. That's 1165 Franklin Street. And our phone number is 489-5400, and that's area code 540. Come see us today.
Reasons to choose quality in Dutch Inn. Newly renovated banquet rooms, affordable catering, hotel, restaurant, and lounge all at one facility. Call now and make reservations for our banquet room. For birthdays, anniversaries, family reunions, weddings, retirement parties, weekly business meetings, and more. The Dutch Inn Lunch Buffet, Monday through Friday from 11 till 2. Don't forget about the Build Your Own Omelet Bar every Saturday and Sunday morning. Dutch Inn, 2360 Virginia Avenue. Reservation 647-3721.
The time to save is now at Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville. During the Drive and Discover event, you'll get top dollar for your trade and record-setting savings like up to $11,000 off a new Ram truck. That's up to $11,000 off. Plus, we offer our exclusive warranty forever. Get the deal of a lifetime and drive home a winner for a limited time only. Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Martinsville, your low price leader, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road. Also shop with us online at theblueridgeway.com.
If you're looking for a place to relax and enjoy a fresh cooked meal, Rainier's Restaurant offers fresh seafood, jumbo shrimp, pasta, fresh cut prime rib, fresh lamb, fresh wild salmon, hot breadsticks along with our homemade cheesecake or chocolate mousse. We offer private, small, and large banquet rooms that will comfortably seat 10 to 125. Located at 147 East Main Street in Martinsville, shimmers with service, taste, and unique ambiance in Uptown Martinsville.
Welcome back to Family Connect. We've been talking this evening with Dr. Jared Cotton, Superintendent of Henry County Public Schools. Dr. Cotton, in our last few moments together, let's just remind families what's important to remember about this school year, maybe some important tips or thoughts that you have for our school community.
I ask parents to remember that we're honored to educate their children, and we're so blessed that we have their children in our classrooms each and every day. Let's work together. Let's partner. Things will not always go the way that we want them to go, but give us a chance to solve the problem. We have outstanding teachers and administrators in Henry County who care a great deal about each and every student, and we're quick to help resolve issues that come up, and we're quick to respond when there are concerns or issues that happen. Parents, just work with us, get involved in your child's school, learn more about how you can support your child at home, and sometimes that doesn't happen as much when our children get to middle school or high school. But one of the things that I've learned is we really need parents to stay even more engaged when our children get to middle and high school, because we want to make sure that we continue to work together so that all of our children are successful.
One of the great ways to do that, obviously, is through a phone call. You can certainly email school administrators or teachers. A lot of parents engage with our school community leaders on Twitter, on Facebook. But another way that Henry County Public Schools provides for families to do that and for students to do that is on the school division and on each school website. There's a pop-out tab for Let's Talk, which is an anonymous forum, but you can also provide your contact information. And we've gotten a lot of good questions that way, a lot of good compliments, some concerns, and each of those is addressed individually depending on the case and the situation. If I'm a parent or a student considering Let's Talk, what's something that's really important for me to know about that?
Well, we're really proud of Let's Talk because we feel like it provides two-way communication. If our parents have a question or concern and they put their information in there, then I will have a staff member or myself contact them very quickly. We usually respond within 24 hours, but we also have parents who, or even students who like to put comments in there anonymously, and that's fine too, but just don't expect a response, because if you do so anonymously, we don't know who you are. But we will still address the issue. You won't get a call back or an email back, but we will address the issue for you. So I encourage our parents and community to use that feature as a great way to communicate with our school division.
And that's a great way for also our teachers and our students to provide kudos as well, and we get lots of those along the way. Just a couple reminders, families, as we close out for the evening. August 3rd, 12 to 7, please visit your child's school to meet his or her teachers, learn more about all of the important items that you need to know for the upcoming school year. Additionally, as Dr. Cotton mentioned earlier tonight, if you would like to become a volunteer, visit Henry County Public Schools Central Office. The first 100 volunteers for the school year will receive a free background check. Now, as you recall from a few weeks ago, you don't have to have a background check to join a student for lunch, to read to a class, or to visit with a group within a classroom. Only needed for field trips, handling money, chaperoning individual students if you're going to be pulling students out to work with them individually. So make sure that you connect with your school, make sure you connect with our central office if needed, so that we can link you up with a group of students to volunteer in our schools. They love lunch buddies, come in and enjoy lunch at a school of your choice, but they also really enjoy reading with outside visitors as well. So if you can afford that time for students, even if it's just once a month, we would appreciate having you as a volunteer. Also, don't forget that you can visit the Henry County Public Schools website for information and resources. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us at 634-4700. Have a great evening, and we look forward to seeing you on August 9th on the first day of school.